Okay. This is my first time actually recording myself, so sorry this is gonna be pretty messy. Not quite sure what I'm doing. I feel like I know what I'm doing, but I don't know what I'm doing, you know. So I'm kind of dressed up today. I just got back from a interview for a position that I'm really excited about. I just lost the thing. What the freak? What the freak? Anyways, I'll find it in a second. Anyways, today I wanted to share a sort of review and my thoughts of and my initial thoughts for Taipei from One Day, the perfume that I just had literally 2 seconds ago. That is now lost in my blankets. Yeah. There it is, found it. Okay, so I got this in the mail just right before my interview today, which I was really excited about at first, but okay, so I was like, I wonder if these will get here in time, like perfume samples that I've ordered. Cause it'd be kind of nice to have like a nice scent, make myself feel a little bit more confident. And when I saw that they wouldn't be arriving until the day after, I was a little bit sad, cause I was like, oh, I guess I won't be able to wear them. But I'd already kind of made my peace with, maybe it's better to be scentless for something like this. So I ended up not even wearing it, even though it came literally right before I went, so there's that. That's what you get for getting your hopes up. That's what you get for talking yourself out of things too. That's just what you get. So my initial thoughts though, it's not quite initial, because when it did get here, I did go ahead and take the cap off and start trying to sniff it through the bottle. And let's just say I'm excited. I'm excited to spray this. I don't have tester strips, so I think I'm literally gonna just rip off a piece of cardboard box that it came in and try and do that. Okay, so anyways, let's get into sort of what this perfume is. I have it pulled up somewhere over here. Give me a second. I'm not very professional, I'm sorry. Alright, so the main accords, the main scents that people have sort of voted on have been creamy, gourmand, woody, and slightly sweet, slightly powdery. And I just want to say, from my first little whiffs of it, it's sweeter than I expected. Just a little bit. It's really nice though. So the fragrance pyramid, for the top notes, that's gonna be taro, rice, and soy milk. And then heart notes is iris, gaiac wood, musk, wait no, okay, that's the heart notes. And then the base notes are musk, sandalwood, and vetiver. So I'm gonna just go ahead and say, like, the first whiff, it's a little bit like taro is very present in it. I never know if I'm pronouncing that right, by the way, so like feel free to correct me or whatever. I've always said taro because I don't know if it's taro or taro, but then my brain thinks like, but tarot, like the cards, wouldn't that be confusing? So I always say taro, but I don't actually know if it's right, so like I said, feel free to correct me. So it's actually shockingly heavy on it, especially because when I was reading reviews of it online, people were really saying like, it's like opening a rice cooker and like the warmth hitting your face. So just smelling the bottle, I was surprised because I don't think I actually saw that it said that taro was listed in the notes. I don't think I actually saw that. I didn't do my research. A little bit. But when you smell, like, the second smell, when you start actually looking for those other notes, like, you kind of get like this nutty, grainy scent, which is kind of similar to the way taro is like a nutty, earthier flavor. But there's like they said for the main accord, like this creaminess to it that really feels warm. It really, yeah. It's not sweet in a summery way, if that makes any sense. It's very much comforting and not really over the top. Like, there's a subtle complexity to it. It's really nice. It is slightly sweeter than at first glance. So like there's still plenty of time for it to, I don't know, change. At first glance it is slightly sweeter than I was hoping. But just like by like that much. Like that much. So I like it. I like it so far. I'm excited. I'm having an exciting day. I've been talking a lot today. My interview lasted for a hot second, so there's been a whole lot going on today. My room is a mess. You can't see it because I made my bed just for this, but I threw clothes all across it because I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna wear. I didn't think ahead. You know, these things happen. I've been saying that a lot lately. These things happen. It's become like my catchphrase. These things happen. Okay, we're gonna use a piece of the box. This is just like, I bought this from Rich and Lux. I've never bought from them before, and I also usually don't buy 3 milliliters. But it came really quickly. There wasn't any, I wasn't charged for shipping, which I was like, ooh, huh. It was a little bit more expensive than maybe what I'm used to. I usually get like 2 milliliter sprays from Decant Planet, and that usually runs me about 16 bucks. But I buy so many at once that I end up qualifying for free shipping, so it ends up just being that 16 and I don't have to pay for it. But, so this is slightly more expensive, but also the perfume seems somewhat sought after. I know I think Lucky Scent, it's on back order and they don't have any samples available. So that's why I'm trying out Rich and Lux, which, hey, they got it to me. They got it to me quicker than it said that they were gonna be. So shout out, hey. Okay, I'm nervous to spray it because I didn't prepare something nice for it, so we're just spraying it on here. Come on. There we go. Ooh, okay. I didn't have that nozzle pointed right. It's on my shirt now. Did I get any of this? No, I got none on there. Oh, you know. Okay, trying again. Wait, no. No, it is on there. Where is it? Am I crazy? No, it's on there. Oh, wait. 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 Okay, wait. Wait. No. Okay. Hold on. Huh. That's so interesting. I'm sorry you probably like saw my fucked up hair. Ignore it. Ignore it. Anyways, that's so interesting. Okay, so when I got a little bit on the box, and when I went to smell it, I was like, it just smells like cardboard. I don't think I got anything on there. But then I saw like the little beadlets of perfume and swiped it. And I think it kind of just smells like cardboard a little bit, which combined like cardboard with taro, like think about it. Think about it. Really think about that for a second. Think about that for a second. It's warm. It's like a neutral-ish scent. I don't know how to describe what rice smells like, but it smells like fucking rice, man. It smells like rice. Okay. You're fucking joking. You're kidding me. It's like a little bit still cardboardy, which... But when I was spraying it on my clothes, the sweetness is a little bit more present, but on my skin is almost completely gone. It's really gentle, warm and grainy, like, wow. Hold on. Okay, we're gonna do a wrist spray real quick. I'm gonna smell crazy to some people, maybe. Ugh, I missed. So the first spray is really like alcohol-y, like perfume chemically. But then it mellows down like a lot. There's like this face product that I got from Lush that it kind of reminds me of. It was a scrub and I think it had like almond or something in it. It reminds me of that a little bit, but I think what I'm smelling is actually the wood. Like the notes of wood in it. Gaiac, I think it was. Like, and I think that's why primed with sniffing a cardboard box, it smells like cardboard to me. Like, but that sweetness from the taro and the creaminess from like the soy milk, like that all mixes together so nicely. So it's kind of woody. It's a little bit more woody than you would expect, and it may just in liquid form be a little bit more sweet than one might expect, but like, yeah, okay. Like there's that kind of savoriness that you get. Like, I wouldn't go so far as to say that rice is necessarily savory, but I also wouldn't call it sweet, but it kind of is both of those and also not, and I don't know how to describe it. It's like trying to describe bread. Like, I describe other things as bready, but I can't describe bread very well. Like, beyond maybe like, this one's sweet, this one's yeasty. But I guess rice is more consistent because it's just a fucking grain. Anyways. I really like this. Okay. I really like this. It's nice. It's nice. Approved. No, wow. Yeah, this might have been a weird scent to have at the interview. I probably made a decent decision. It's pretty close to the skin. It doesn't project very far. So, like, I don't think you're gonna bother anyone, but I can still kind of smell it, and I don't know if it's just because, like, the smell molecules are in my nose still right now, but, or if, because I've sprayed everything except for myself with it. Yeah. I don't know if it's because of that or not, but there's like a little bit of a lingering scent, which really does get very close to photorealistic rice scent, which a lot of people were describing this as. I feel like this is definitely like, it has to be one of the best rice scents. I feel very happy. I feel like this would be a great scent for layering, particularly. I feel like this could calm a scent, if that makes any sense. Like, if you had one that maybe is, I don't know what to say other than like maybe a little bit too astringent, or like chemically, this might, or like one note ones too, this might add sort of that layer of warm complexity to it. So I think that this would be a pretty nice one to layer if you're that kind of person. Yeah, I was really impressed by this, actually. What a nice way to end my day. One day, even. That was really bad. I'm so sorry. Okay. Anyways, there it is. Yay. And it's, again, Taipei, one day. And I got it from Rich and Lex. Shout out Rich and Lex. But yeah, if you're someone who likes maybe a little bit more woody scents, and very like natural smelling, save for that initial spray. It was very chemically, I will admit. Anyways, it might be up your alley, so I would definitely suggest giving this one a shot. Like, if this sounds interesting, definitely give it a shot. I can see this being someone's everyday grab. I'm not sure if it's mine quite yet. We'll have to see. But I really like it. Yeah, I do have a little bit of a headache from it. I will just say that. And I don't know if that's because I've just sprayed an unholy amount of it everywhere. So, I don't know. That could be me. That could be me. That might be me. But I really liked it. 2 thumbs up even, not just 1. But yeah, I don't know how to end these things off, so I'm just gonna end it here. Thanks for watching. Don't watch again, probably. It's not gonna get any better. I'm not getting any better, ever. So yeah, bye. So, this is me the next day, sorry. I wore the perfume for a little bit. Or not a little bit, I wore it for all day. Whatever. Anyways, I feel like... Okay, so I sprayed it on my wrist as well as my clothes for the day. And I feel like I got very different results from it. So, on the skin, it gets a little bit rough, if that makes any sense. The woody notes really come to the forefront, I would say. And after sitting on the skin for a little bit, I feel like it got really, really strong in a way I didn't necessarily expect, and I'm not sure it was entirely pleasant, just according to me. But later it does die down pretty significantly from that. And on my clothes, the, I guess, staying power of it doesn't last as long as on skin, but you do get kind of a more complete rice scent from it. So there's that. It's a little bit sweeter, a little bit ricier, I don't know how to say that, but the tail end of the scent on skin does get a little sweeter again, I should also add, but I would say that if you spray on clothes or something like that, or maybe just have less of it concentrated, I'm not sure if it's necessarily the skin chemistry part of it that is changing it as much as it is the concentration of it, because I didn't spray it directly onto myself, I kind of walked into it, I guess. So that was kind of how it wore throughout the day. it does, like, it's present for a pretty decent amount of time, but the projection, obviously, that sort of radius shrinks pretty significantly. And it becomes a little bit more closer to the skin. I did have a second party smell it, like, after I'd sprayed it, particularly is when you did. But he said that it smelled like corn chips, like Doritos without anything on them, any flavoring and stuff. Do with that what you will. You might smell like corn chips. But he did say it was pretty sweet. So, like, corn chips and sweet. I don't know. Do with that information what you will. Anyways, that's kind of how it wore throughout the day, I feel like. And obviously, you might have different skin chemistry than me, and it may be completely different. I don't know.